Hey everyone, how's it going? For today's video, we're going back into Root Riders just because we saw them a lot at the World Championships, and I had lots of comments asking for me to cover them again. But I wanted to quickly give a shout out to Synchronic Gaming for winning the World Championships. They did amazing. Some of their attacks were so cool. But for this army, what we're going to do is for the King, we're going Giant Gauntlet and Rage. I have lots of requests to do this instead of the Spiky Ball and Earthquake Boots because some of you guys don't have that leveled up, which I totally understand. For the Queen, Magic Mirror and the Healer Puppet. If you don't have the Magic Mirror, maybe put in the Invisibility Vial or the Frozen Arrow. Warden, I'm running the Eternal Tome and Healing Tome. For the World Champion, Hog Puppet, Haste Vial. I like the Rocket Spear too and Seeking Shield in this army, but because we've used so much of that, I thought we'd show some love to the Hog Puppet and Haste Vial. But let's go take this out into Legends and see what we can do. Hopefully bring home some 3 stars. But the number one goal of this army is the CC. We have to take that out. And right now, it's really in that core. So we got to be a little bit careful. Maybe we might just charge through the Townhall, which is going to be a little bit risky, but I think we should be able to get it done. I'm going to use these super barbs to funnel King, Queen at this bottom side. The one thing I would say is a lot of you asked, what if you don't have super barbs or don't want to train the super troop? That's okay. What I'd recommend then is to maybe have and pair it with, say, like some extra Valkyries or maybe a Yeti, because a Yeti can clean up a lot. Now I need this Queen to turn in. She is kind of headed towards the outside, so I might just make these buildings go invis, and then she'll be forced inward. So that we needed. King's kind of going to wrap around, but no, I think he should be good. I'm going to freeze the Monolith because it's going to do way too much damage. Here comes a Golem and Dragon. Okay. That's a little bit different, but I think I can take care of that quite easily with my Queen. So I'm just going to get a poison spell down soon. I'm going to rage my Queen. And watch, I'm going to pop her ability, and then I'm just going to make our poison spell go down. I think the Queen should be able to clear this all out. And then with this funnel we've created, I'm going to get in our siege barracks, set an even bigger funnel. Hopefully we can take out that monolith. Then I'm just going to get my Root Riders in, Apprentice Warden, get these Valkyries in behind Wizard. I'm just going to send 3 Druids as well. We're going to get 1 early Rage for the Druids to keep them up. And then I'm honestly going to overgrowth the Eagle. It gets 1 shot off. That's okay. I'm going to use my Warden ability now to heal back up some of these. And the next overgrowth I'm going to delay for right now. I'm going to see where my troops are headed. I kind of want to go for this back end Inferno, which I think we should be able to go for with my World Champion as well as these Valkyries. So how about we get them raged up like this? This should get a lot of value. Let's see. I'm not going to overgrowth out that back section anymore. I'm going to use it on this Ricochet Cannon and Scatter just because I do want to keep my World Champion up and see if she can make it through there. We've got the Root Riders clearing the top side with the P.E.K.K.A.s. World Champion still up. I'm going to pop her ability just to make sure we go through the enemy RC as well. She can take out that really quickly with the Hate Spell. And then with how many Root Riders we actually still have up, I think we should be totally good to clear out this back end, especially with just a Scatter Ricochet Cannon. Obviously, it's slightly scary, but I'm going to distract this Ricochet Cannon with this Super Wall Breaker just for a little bit. Even if it's a couple seconds, it lets it so those Hogs run out in front of the World Champion so it can help take out the Scatter Shot. And honestly, at this point, we still have the Warden and a bunch of Root Riders, and we got the job done. I'm telling you, Root Riders are still very strong, and you saw them dominating in the World Championship, and that was on hard mode, so keep an eye out on them. I know some of you don't like them, but we've been sharing so many Rocket Loon, Fireball, Lalo attacks that I wanted to show something a little bit easier and something people are more familiar with. So give this a shot for sure, but we'll do a couple more Legends League attacks and then have some fun. Okay, I got the next army loaded. Let's take it out and see if we can keep these 3 stars rolling. Okay, CC right by the Townhall, which is actually a good thing because then we can take care of that invisibility tower. I don't want my King and Queen to run away, so I'm going to set a pretty large funnel here. Let's go up towards there. I think should be fine. And then I'm going to get my King in here. He should walk towards this wall. Going to get my Queen angled in behind, and they should be going towards this enemy King. I am going to get a Headhunter in. Let's see. Let's wait on it. I'm going to hit my King ability early. Here comes the Ice Golems from the CC. They should help act a little bit annoying to force my Queen back in towards this Townhall. Let's see. Okay, perfect. And then I'm going to start setting up my siege barracks over here. Queen taking some damage, but that's okay. I'm going to make her go invis. I'm going to pop a rage, pop her ability. That should get through the Town Hall, and she should be healed back up to take out that entire compartment. Over here, we're going to put some super barbs in to help. And then with this funnel created, we're going to put our root riders down. One druid, apprentice warden, get some Valkyries. I'm just going to get a super wall breaker in just to speed things up. And then all these Valkyries in behind. 2 more druids to help out. And then let's put in our royal champion as well. We'll keep all of these raged up depending on the angle they decide to take. Let's send in a skeleton spell over here to just distract. I'm going to use this warden ability pretty soon because there's a lot of damage in this area. Another rage spell through this core. And then for this back end, honestly, this multi-archer tower and ricochet cannon, I'm just going to overgrowth them out. And then for this backside monolith, I'm debating using an overgrowth on it, but I think we should be good to just freeze it. And we probably will right now because the Royal Champion's approaching. And this one's pretty smashed, I can't lie. We're going to put a Wizard, Barb, Archer just for cleanup. Super Wall Breaker here to just open up the wall because my Queen's right there. And then honestly, we don't really need this Overgrowth spell, but I probably will. Just use it on those same defenses except for the Ricochet Cannon because I think my Queen will be able to make it through that, I hope. Or at least the Warden will take some shots at it with the Apprentice Warden and Royal Champion joining up. And then with Diggy being able to stun it, my Queen stays up, Royal Champion ability's up. And now we're going to have to kind of play a little bit of a waiting game, which is always funny to see. But I'm telling you, Root Riders are still so good, and it was evident seeing them in the World Championship, but there's so many attacks that are super viable right now. The reason I'm showing these off is just to see that like you can have a variety of attacks going for your CWL. I don't want you guys just focused in on one attack, say Hydra. Be open to using Rocket Loons, be open to using Root Riders, be open to using anything, seriously. Any strategy that's viable, the Synchronic Army with the E-Titans, that was insane too. So have fun with everything, and I'll catch you guys in the next attack. Okay, time to find out. Can we make it 3 for 3 in Legends League? Let's see. Ooh, someone's got the fancy base. Nice. Okay, CC's right in the core. This one is a little bit scary. I think if we take the Town Hall, however, we will be fine. So if we go through the Town Hall, we'll activate the CC, and we should be able to take all that out. So let's set in a funnel. I'm going to get a wall breaker in here. We're going to put in our King and Queen behind. Make sure these trash buildings go down, though. Here goes the King and Queen. And then the Monolith's not too close, so we don't have to use the skeleton spell just yet. We'll be fine without it. That one barb is still helping cleaning up there. That's awesome. And then I'm going to use an early King ability, I think will be a good idea. And then I'm just going to get this poison spell down. Here we go. This King should be able to chain down a lot of stuff. I'll probably put in this skeleton spell here just to distract this ricochet cannon for a bit. And then I'm going to get the siege barracks down over here. Should have tested a little bit quicker with some of these super barbs. Oh, my Queen's taking a lot of damage. Put an invisibility spell, Rager up. And then I'm just going to send the Root Riders in behind. We're going to get our Warden, Apprentice Warden, a couple more super barbs. Because I don't want the Valkyries to run out on the outside. That's why I'm putting them down like that. We're going to get 3 Druids. We're going to get a Rage here. And then I'm honestly going to freeze all of this because there's a lot of damage there. And we might overgrowth the Eagle out. I think is actually a good idea. And then my Royal Champion just behind them, just to help out. I think we should be good. Now we're going to target in towards the Monolith. Should we get in a Rage right now? I'm trying to think. Because I want to delay this Warden ability just a tad bit longer. Get in a Rage. Use the Warden. I missed a couple of the Root Riders. That's okay. We got the majority of them. And then I'm going to use this Overgrowth, I think, again on this Eagle. I think that's a good thing. And then we should be able to clear out this back end, which, mind you, has a lot of damage there with the Scattershot, 2 Expos, and a Ricochet Cannon with the enemy Royal Champion sitting there too. It's kind of scary if I'm being honest. But I think we've got the push to make it through. Because all those Valkyries are doing so much damage, especially having the Royal Champion supporting too. The only thing I'm really scared about is that Ricochet Cannon. Hence why I haven't used my Royal Champion ability, because now I know the Eagle's active too. And she should go towards the left. And then some of those Root Riders and Valkyries should go towards the Ricochet Cannon. Let's see. We should be fine. However, I am a wee bit nervous. Not too much. But I think my Royal Champion should be able to clutch this back section if I save her ability. I was hoping she'd target the Warden altar first, but that's fine because Diggy's still there, and that will allow to stun the Warden. Okay, we saved the Royal Champion ability, and we should be able to clean up this Ricochet Cannon quite nicely. But time is of the essence, so I'm just going to use the Royal Champion ability now so it doesn't take out my Warden. And hopefully under haste, she should be able to run over there fast enough. Yes, okay, that haste was super clutch. and that will make sure we don't fail on time. But even still, we had like 15 seconds still left, even if we didn't have the haste. I think we would have been good because of all those hog riders, the warden, and a couple root riders. But that was awesome. Another good attack. And for the next one, I actually want to show off the CWL attack I did. It's root riders, but it's one thing a lot of you guys have been asking to identify bases and what would work best. So because we've done so many root rider attacks, I've done them, you guys have done them, I trust you guys can learn from these 3 attacks. So I think we'll learn a lot more from the CWL attack rather than doing one more Legends League attack. So I'll catch you in that, and we'll learn a lot. Trust me, you guys are going to like this. Okay, we are going to win this first war, but I wanted to show this off. So I decided to attack this number 2 base. I ended up failing on it, and I used Root Rider. So we can actually go in towards a replay to show you the army I used. It's the exact one we used in Legends League. But I actually double thought this. I first had planned to do the Warden Charge Rocket Loon attack. It would have been perfect. I'm not going to say 100% it would have been a 3-star. I could have failed, but the reason being, there was so much value if I land a fireball in this scatter, and with the Angry Jelly, I could have made it through these buildings quite easily. A couple Rocket Loons on this mortar, and these mortars outside. It forces my Warden in towards this scatter. I could use an invisibility on this Inferno Wizard Tower. 1 more invisibility on these 3 defenses, 1 invisibility on these 2, and we would have been good to launch a fireball. King for the Townhall, Queen on a different area, Royal Champion, Flame Flanger, you know what I mean. I think I would have got the 3-star. But I second-guessed myself. I was like, you know what? I could probably send Root Riders in here. There's a CC in the core. Send my King and Queen for the Townhall. That actually doesn't work. And this is a key thing I want to say to you guys is base identification. It's very important. If you see something that's like strikes your attention right away, like for me, I was just like, that core can be demolished with the Warden Charge Fireball, you should probably stick to your gut, because I didn't, and it actually cost me a 3-star. Thankfully, we're going to win this war on percent. They have 1 more attack left. Even if they 3-star, we're going to be tied at 69. Nice. But we went on percent. So we got lucky. This 3-star that I missed out on actually was going to hurt us a lot, and I would have felt really, really dumb if I had not got that. It would have like mattered more to me if I missed and we would have lost the war. That would have sucked. But thankfully, we're going to win. I put my King Queen down. There wasn't anything too crazy of a mistake here, so I'm just going to go 2 times speed to speed through getting through the King. I get a skeleton spell down for the monolith just to distract. My King took a lot of damage, so we are going to get the Town Hall early, because with CWL attacks, you want to make sure you at least get the Town Hall, be less risky. I love to be risky, and I still do all the time, but it's something I try avoiding a little bit more in CWL. I get my Siege Barracks down at 3 o'clock. My Queen's also being locked onto by that Expo, so I'm going to get a Rage. I'm going to pop her ability. My placement there was a little bit off because I didn't let my Queens heal up as much as I wanted. And look, we didn't take care of the CC, which sucked. So with the funnel I created, I get my Root Riders in between. My Valkyries start running off towards the outside. That's because I used too many Super Barbs over here setting up the funnel for my King and Queen, that my Valkyries weren't able to be funneled with my Root Riders. So now my Root Riders are going to be slowed down with these Ice Golems. My Royal Champion's in there trying to help, but I'm going to miss this Warden ability and not get the exact value I wanted. I wanted to use them on this main push, but look, they're starting to run ahead. Valkyries are about to join up, and look at here. I slightly miss them, and I wanted these other sets in there. That would have helped a lot more, but yeah, the reason I want to show off this attack, yes, Root Riders are really good, but sometimes stick to your gut and use the attack that you think would be best. I was kind of forcing this for the video almost, because I was hoping I could show this off, but then I was just like, you know what, we failed. We're still going to learn something from it, and to show you that, like, mistakes happen. Not every attack's perfect, but we can learn from them. So the key mistake here was my King and Queen. Used way too many Super Barbs. The placement on that invisibility on my Queen was very poor, and everything else wasn't too bad. The Valkyries also kind of sucked because I didn't set the funnel, but that was like kind of with mistake number 1 because I didn't use, I used too many Super Barbs at the start. But 2-star 85%, sadly, sucks. Obviously, I wanted the 3-star, but we're still going to win on percentage, which is nice. Here, I'll just show you here. We're 86.47, so even if they get a 3-star, they won't beat us. But again, I hope you guys enjoyed the video. I hope this little breakdown of the failed attack helps, because I want to show you not just 3-stars, but fails, just so we can learn from them and gain the knowledge of the mistakes I made. So thank you so much for watching. The 10K subscriber giveaway will be posted after this video goes live. Give me a couple hours because I am a little bit busy tutoring. So once I'm done that, I will upload them to the community tab. Stay tuned for that. Give me a couple hours. I'll put in the pinned comment how many I really need, but it shouldn't be too long. They'll be definitely posted tonight. And if we want, I think would be fun. I still have some spooky sceneries to give away, so we'll do one for this video. All you gotta do is be subscribed, like this video, drop one comment, and the winner will be posted after tomorrow night's video in the community tab. And the rules will be in the pinned comment and the description of the video. And I think I've got 6 left to go, so we'll do those each in the following video coming up here, and just to give most people a chance to enter. So thank you guys for everything. 10,000 subscribers is insane. I'll catch you guys in the next upload. Peace out.